We are the 1988 Grand Final, and for Belmont under-18s, a similar scene. They're in the Grand Final once again. That's probably 7 of the last 8 years, I think. Looking at the two sides, Belmont's probably a bit sparse on height and weight. Belpost Hill did win the second semi-final in what was a pretty tight encounter by about 6 points. Belmont bounced back to form last week with a big 11-goal win, and should be a big clash today. And the ground, considering the rain we had overnight, an absolutely brilliant. In Geelong for football, so there'll be no excuse. The crowd's starting to file in here now. It's still very early in the morning, and I'm sure that anyone who's here right now, that shows a lot of dedication. It's been raining a little, the wind blowing to the southern end of the ground, to which Belmont will be kicking. They'll be looking to probably be well up at quarter time, because it's not going to be easy to kick goals against this wind. Let's have a bit of pity for the fullbacks. Who'd want to kick out against this? Belmont starting pretty much as selected. Stephen Lyons rucking. Hayden Clark in the centre. It looks, yes, Belpost Hill are playing a loose man on the forward line. Probably a pretty clever move in this situation. Hayden Clark out of the centre. They'll be looking for a lot of that today. A big bounding centre forward, Andrew Mellis. So that's a sensational start to the game. Chasing to land? No. Well, Belpost still looking a bit indecisive early. That's a good tackle. He paid it too high. Well, that's probably fair enough. So good to see Ian Tompkins getting into the game early with a bit of aggression. No one doing much for Belpost Hill. This looks like it's going to be a kick to not much at all, and it is an absolute disgrace off the side of the boot. Hayden Clark. Well, great early chance for Belmont. Probably only 30 metres out, as good as directly in front. You have to watch their kicking, Belpost Hill. You can't afford to do that. Clark, no, starts it right and stays right, and ends up being a pretty ordinary kick, really. Still, first blood to Belmont. There's an absolutely massive Belpost Hill cheer squad of 3 or 4 people I can see up behind those goals. They could be off-putting for the Belmont side. If they all start yelling together. Ooh. Leads everywhere, and they're all being ignored. Here, just kick it straight down the middle. Nope. Horrible kick, but luck's a fortune. Oh, that's a big grab in the middle of the Belpost Hill. Actually, the wind seems to have died down. They're kicking the ball some distance without it. Out wide. Experienced Belmont campaigner Scott Ettridge. That's a nice clean pick-up right in front of the commentary booth. Oh, beautiful disposal. And Hayden Clark with a big start to the game, his 3rd possession. Rather dubious decision from an umpire who was not in position at all. Oh, we spotted another free. Well, Steve Troppin, an absolute household name to Belmont supporters, with the ball. Salvato, kicking to the open spaces. So let's Belpost Hill in. If you can get a handball off here, they could be in business. Are overcome. Oh, it's another free. Well, umpire well in the game early. Jamie Keys goes long. Belmont caught out behind again. coming up here. Scott Ettridge putting in the big ones, can't quite make the ball. Edwin Patricia modelling the Sam Newman white boots. Oh, good job, Scott Ettridge. They'll be looking for, yes, goes onto the left, just too long. Ball falls loose. Kabaya, no, misses. Well, that was a lot better passage from Belmont. They run the ball from one end of the ground to the other with hardly a Bell Post Hill player looking like getting a touch. Oh, there's got to be a free there. No, umpire well away from that, and you'll decide to ball this up at centre forward. Players everywhere. Belmont are going to find it hard to make anything out of this unless they can open their forward line up a bit more. They've got the key forwards. Got to give them some room. Well, several leads on, but he decides to kick and finds the wingman. Too, but I'm sure Belmont are happy to get a free kick for anything at this stage. Very rowdy Bell Post Hill bench. They're up on the bike track and yelling encouragement. Scott Ettridge, probably third or fourth possession and looking for a big game. Oh, fine intelligent comments from Bell Post Hill there. Beautiful. Yeah. Steve Lyons, well, Belmont probably slightly down in height. They'll be looking for their few taller players such as him to really dominate in the air. Hayden Clark, again. Andrew Mellis, no, a bit slow there and probably lucky not to be penalised for holding it. Edwin Patricia, oh, that was graceful. Bell Post Hill, they're playing in front and getting the marks as a result. I'll tackle him. Oh. Still got the people there. Oh, tremendous job from Jamie Keys. What a fantastic smother. That hasn't done much for him either. He's taken that right in the arm. Key player for Belmont. They'll be hoping he gets up. And here come the trainer. There's Hot Dot and Haas. Well, no, they'll get him back into it. Yeah, that's probably a good decision. Steve Lyons having the better of his opponent early. No one on the mark, so he plays on. Hopkins at full forward. There's plenty of goal kicking potential there, but as I said before, I've got to give him a bit of room. Throwing deep in the Belmont attacking zone. Bell Post Hill reading the ball well off the pack. That's a poor kick though. Scott Day has time to look and then kick it along the ground. Lee Stevenson, no, couldn't quite lay the tackle there. Danny Pupovac, no. Points to 1. Warning to the Bell Post Hill bench, they've been rather exuberant in leaping up onto the bike track and spurring their players on to greater efforts, but the umpires clamped down on that. Ricky Bayer streaking through the centre, spearing pass, looking for Patricic. Oh, he found out a bit for pace there, was Edwin, and it's pretty embarrassing to be outrun by somebody, you know, probably carry more weight than your father, but never mind. Scott Etridge, that was a good knock. Patricic slaps it on the left boot. And it's been given a free kick. Well, it's been paid downfield. No, it's been taken back. Patricic. Well, a prodigious kicker of a ball at his best, Edwin, and probably gives himself a bit of a show with behind him. Belmont have Tompkins to lead into. And well, umpire waving his hands, and it's a free kick. Ian Tompkins unduly interfered with. The umpire right on that. They'll place a bit of a dilemma there. Tompkins renowned for his marking ability, but they can't really afford to be too rough in their real blood to Belmont. Tompkins, a major, several high fives, as is the norm these days. And Tompkins will be keen and happy to get that one. He's received a bit of rough treatment in the past, and that should be a big confidence builder for the young fella. Looks like Tompkins is actually playing in the pocket, which is a big tactical move there. Brains trust minds ticking over, and obviously they feel get him out and give him a bit of room, and I think the fullback may well have followed him out there actually. Go back to the centre, Lions. Good penetrating kick, looking for Lions and all. Good grab. As I'm looking for Patricia or Mellis. No, bell post probably a little stronger in the air. You don't want to be looking to run the ball and negate their lack of height. Scott Day, no. Well, the Outlaws didn't see that, but Scott Day has gone down in what was a pretty ordinary looking attempt at a tackle. Could that be a sign of Belpo still being rattled early? Patricia in front. With Tompkins, flies, gets his hands on it, but not able to hold the mark. Yes, that's a good tackle from Tompkins, and rightly so. That's a pretty ordinary attempt to get rid of the footy. Tompkins, if he quicks quickly, and there's 50. Oh, you beauty! Well, we can call that moronic, and it'll probably be correct. That'll put Tompkins right on the goal line. He'd have to slip over to miss this one. Has between the uprights. And it's costly footy to bell post too. He can't afford to give away 50 metres that close to goal. And once again, the coaching staff to their feet, they weren't happy with that. Looking around the ground, and Belpo still obviously a lot of faith in their full forward. They've isolated him probably just about half the ground. This is probably the sort of start Belmont were looking for. This would be a 3 or 4 goal win, and they've are coming in. It could well rain later, which means that goals kicked now could be even more valuable. Belpo still a free kick after the centre. kick. Mark O'Donnell and Brad Verfeth out there, not able to do anything with it, and the ball's been bottled up with Belmont slightly into attack. Well, Hayden Clark has been standing on his own there with Scott Day, and, well, Bell Post paid a penalty for not picking them up. They are attacked, that's a fine grab. Ian Tompkins, well, the move to bring him out to the pocket could well prove to be a stroke of genius, actually. He's lining up for what could be his third for the quarter. If he gets confident. Tompkins, that's his third. Well, what are Bell Post going to do about that? I've got plenty of tall players. They could probably swing a change if need be. Seems to be the tactic of Andrew Tom virtually playing as the decoy full forward. Back to the centre where Stephen Lyons seems to have the better of his opponent so far. Oh, good dashing footy from there. Well, only and on. Yes, rain starting to fall, which makes four, but, well, take him for anything, I suppose, won't you? Umpire had called time out, so obviously they couldn't take his kick until play had been restarted. Clark ignored, he goes more to the centre in the Padrissett direction. Oh, good use of the body by Edmund Padrissett. Didn't give his opponent a look at that. Plays on onto his non-preferred left. A floating kick in the Andrew Mellis direction, along the ground. Ooh, an unlucky bounce, and the ball's been rushed through for a behind. Probably could have made more of that, Belmont. Andrew Tom just unable to control a bouncing ball. So, the bulk of football in the Belmont attacking zone. The ball just sneaks out of bounds. Probably 45 to 50 metres out from the Belmont goal. And they'll be looking to probably snag another couple before quarter time. Really put the pressure on the Panthers. Paul fell and the handball off, but Bell Post have rather unwisely kicked it out of bounds on the full. Justin Lovejoy to drive Belmont deep into attack. Goes in the Ian Tompkins direction. Right up into the goal square, and the ball's rushed through again. Heaps of pressure on the Bell Post Hill defence. The score 3-4-22 to one solitary behind Bell Post Hill. Well, slack manning up by Belmont. Bell Post were able to get that kick away. Good tackle away though, and they may get out of it yet. The inside-out kick there. Bouncing ball, tremendous bump by Jason Glenn. He's really been committing his body well in the first quarter. Oh, that's great footy. Beats three, still going. Ah, yes, absolutely tremendous job, Jason Glenn. And the free kick to Scott Ettridge for being interfered with behind play. Ettridge has also been proficient out in his wing in the first quarter. Slaps it on the boot with a pretty ordinary Tory that could work out. of the Belmont still players looking a bit more intent and playing the ball in the man. It's not paying dividends, although they've got away the free kick this time. On kick. Steve Lyons just unable to hold that one. Serving coach Dick Caldo. Well, Hill's got a loose man out in the wing. Get the loose man going. Has returned, which is probably good news because I doubt if we've got that many to spare. As we get on towards the end of the first quarter, Belpo still really needed that goal. They're looking rather unconvincing in the last line of attack until then, but talking good by both sides. Scrambley football in the Belmont half-forward region, and umpire no decision but to ball it up. Plays on quickly, looking for Padricic. Oh, wow. Not the most graceful fly we've ever seen, but we'll probably have to pay that. And that's a 50 for Padricic going to the mark. That's pretty harsh. Poor Fallon starting to have a bit of influence on this game. On the siren. Well, quarter time, Belmont 3-4-22. Belpo still 1-2-8, but Belmont the advantage of a pretty strong breeze in that first quarter. And strong contingents.